Kitty cats, what's going down? Grand Lofthouse here. Welcome to the very first video of the big picture to achieving fat loss results or achieving your fat loss goals. Okay. Now you'll see this is my picture frame. This is my before and after. So obviously unhappy and now you're happy. So we're going to be covering the big picture when it comes to fat loss and how I came about the idea for this series. Is I got two stories for you. The first story is actually happened or occurred over the weekend. I was at a party with a bunch of friends. Anyways, a guy that I kind of knew sort of, an old sort of football mate came up to me and goes, "Hey mate, I've been following you with your blogs and your videos and all that and great stuff. I love what you're doing. Thank you very much." He goes, "I've got one problem, mate." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." He goes, "Right." So I read a blog or I watched a video where you talked about fruit and you said how fruit's fine and it should be a part of a fat loss plan. I said, "Yeah, absolutely." He goes, "But mate, he went along the whole, and you've probably heard this before, fruit contains sugar, it elevates, your insulin, and then, it spikes insulin, and then obviously blood sugar levels drop and all this sort of stuff, and basically at the end of the day, it stops you from burning fat." I'm like, "Yeah, mate, but honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not too fussed about whether someone eats a piece of fruit rather than, going for a chocolate bar." And he just couldn't get the concept. Now, here's the funny thing, and here's again where the aha moment for this series came about. As he was having a go at me, so to speak, and questioning my coaching system, he had a beer in his hand and he was half cut. It just doesn't make sense. He was half cut, he was drunk, he had a beer in his hand and he was having a go at me stating that fruit is bad for you and shouldn't be a part of a fat loss diet. Yeah, exactly. Story number two. I went to the supermarket to buy some food. A part of that list was some apple cider vinegar. Went to the 12 items or less checkout chick, and the lady, she was overweight. She was probably in her 50s, and I could smell, like she was a smoker, I could smell it on her breath, okay? She put, the apple cider vinegar through the checkout lane, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I've heard about this. I watched this on Dr. Oz, and I saw how, it just helps, do all these sort of benefits behind apple cider vinegar." And yes, apple cider vinegar do have some great benefits, but I actually don't take it for that reason. Well, I do a little bit, but I don't really care about whether it does those things or not. All I know is that it's not going to harm me. The reason why I take it is I actually like the taste. I like the taste that it has on my salad. And she goes, "Yeah, I'm actually going to start taking it now because I need to lose some weight." And I didn't say anything. I said, "Yeah, I encouraged her." I said, "Yeah, sure, great, go for it. I wish you all the best," sort of thing. And then when I got in the car, I sat and I was like, it's just funny how people focus on these such little things that move them ever so slightly towards their goal, when they could probably not even care about or put any energy into those little things and put all their energy into these bigger things. They're going to move them even closer towards their goal. And that's how I came up with this big picture series. So this is my frame here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw something up on the board for you just to make this nice and crystal clear. And then we're going to finish the video up because I'm not going to give you any information yet. So this video will probably go a little bit long already. Over the next few days we'll cover some stuff. But if I turned this picture into a puzzle. So I got out my scissors and I started cutting some things, okay? Now, obviously we've got different size pieces. So here's one piece, here's another piece, here's another piece, and then here's a little bunch of pieces here, right? To complete the picture. And we need a complete picture in order to move closer to our goal. Or in other words, the closer the picture is finished, the closer we are to our goal. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Now, here, based off those two stories, here's what people focus on. And it's thanks to Dr. Oz and celebrities and The Biggest Loser and all this sort of stuff, is 90% of people focus on these things in order to achieve their goal. So these are the little things. This is whether fruit makes you fat or not. This is another thing, whether people have 1 teaspoon in their coffee or not. This is whether people have Coke or Coke Zero. This is whether people eat at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. This, you see where I'm going with this? These are all those little minuscule things that, yeah, sure, they may help us a little bit, but you can see how many things we got to do in order to complete the picture. And even still, if we do all these little things, it doesn't match to if we just focus on the big things. In fact, you'll see if we focus on the big things, we're going to be almost 80% to our goal, and we probably don't even really need to focus on these little things. We just need to probably just improve the big things, and we'll probably be there. So the big things, and what we're going to be covering over the next series of videos, is we got three things. One, training. So the best way to train, again, focusing on the big picture to lose body fat. And I'm not talking about whether the bench is on a flat or an incline. That's one of the little things. I'm just talking about the big overall picture, the things you need to be doing, your must-dos in order to be losing body fat when it comes to training. Second thing is nutrition. I'm not going to be talking about whether you should add cinnamon to your coffee because it helps lower the insulin spike or anything like that. I'm not going to be talking about apple cider vinegar. I'm not going to be talking about whether you should be adding 3 fish oils or 4 fish oils to your meals. They're the little things. I'm going to be talking about the big, absolute essentials you need to be doing and proven things you must be doing for your nutrition in order to lose body fat. Third thing is your head. Getting your head in the game and in the right mind frame to lose body fat. I can tell you right now that out of the 3, this is probably the biggest thing that we're going to be focusing on is your mindset, because it just absolutely amazes me how someone can just go from motivated to like that, completely off the rails and thrown everything away and everything that they've been working for a chocolate bar, or even still a Saturday night out where they actually let their hair down, and then it takes them another 3 weeks to get back on the wagon. It's just the psychological things behind losing body fat absolutely amazes me. So that's what we're going to be focusing on the most, but don't worry, there's going to be great nooks and tips and tricks and strategies in here for your big things. We are not, I repeat, we are not going to be focusing on the little things. Okay, that we can save that for another trainer. They can waste their breath. All right. So I hope you look forward to this series. Give me a like on the video if this is something you're interested in. If I get less than 10 likes, I can tell you right now that I probably won't do the series at all. Okay. So hopefully we get enough likes on this video to make sure that I'm on the right path with helping you. And if so, I'll start with the videos over the next coming days. But apart from that, take care, comb your hair. Speak to you soon.